Welcome to this YouTube channel. In previous video, I have discussed for Laplace transform part 4. In that part 4, I have not completed. I have discussed only 1 to 3 question. Okay, and now start from the fourth question onwards. The impulse response of a system is ht is equal to tut for an input ut minus t. The output is, we have to find out the response. Okay, when input is ut minus 1, impulse response is given tut. So h in h domain, impulse response will be 1 upon s square, and what is the input? Xs will be 1 upon s e to the minus s. Okay, now take response. Ys will be hs into xs. Then what will happen? 1 upon s cube e to the minus s. So check it. When we will get s to power minus 3, here is the 1 upon s to power 3. So when we have to t square in unit step, so inverse Laplace transform will be t minus 1 because of 1 unit shifting upon 2 and u t minus 1. Okay, so right answer will be t minus 1 square. Right answer will be C. Now comes to next question. Assuming zero initial condition, the response yt of the system given below to a unit step ut is given that given below unit ut is. Assuming zero initial condition, the response yt of the system given below the unit step input yt is. So here is the assuming zero initial condition, response of yt of the system given below unit step input yt is. Applying Laplace transform, here is the assuming zero initial condition and response yt of the system given below to a unit step input yt is. Here is the system is given. Okay, impulse response of the system is given 1 upon s. Okay, so hs is given 1 upon s. Now xs is unit step, so 1 upon s. Then response will be 1 upon s square, and then when we will get 1 upon s square, so yt will be t ut. Okay, the right answer will be t ut. Option B will be the right answer. Now comes to next question. Which one of the following statement is not true for a continuous time causal stable LTI system? Okay, for causal LTI system, all the poles of system must be lie in the left side of the z omega. For stability, it must be true. This one is a true line. Okay, zero of the system can lie anywhere in the S plane. This one is also true. All the pole must lie within mod of s plus mod s is equal to 1. Mod s1 means poles will be lie between the minus 1 to plus 1. Okay, the minus 1 to plus 1, it means your pole will be go minus 1 means left side, plus 1 means right side. So then for stability, pole not go right side. Okay, this option will be not right. All the roots of the characteristic equation must be located on the left side of the z omega. So this one is also right option. So we have to find out not true. So not true will be option C will be the not true. This one will get 2013 for 1 mark. Now comes to next question. A system is described by the differential equation d square y upon dt square plus 5 dy by dt plus 6 yt is equal to xt. Let xt with the rectangular pulse given by assuming that y0 dy by 0 t0, the Laplace transform of yt is here xt is given. Okay, and we have to find out the yt in Laplace transform. So first of all, check it. everything is 0. Y initial condition of y0 is given, and yt be y dash t be also given 0. The differential, what is the differential solution? Du square by dt square plus 5 dy dt plus 6 yt 5 sorry xt. Okay, so take it Laplace transform. S square ys plus 5s ys plus 6 ys or xs. Okay, then ys will equal to xs upon s square plus 5s plus 6. If I will get the xs, then we will get the result. So xs is, what is the xs? Xt is given magnitude how much? 1 for 0 to 2, this one. Okay, for 2. So xt we can define xt is equal to ut minus ut minus 2. Okay, then it will be the 1 upon s minus 1 upon s e to minus 2s. Okay, put it, and this one will be the xs. Put it in a above equation, then ys is equal to, we will get 1 minus e to power 2s upon s square plus 5s plus 6. Okay, the option, right option will be 1 minus 2s, and this one is simple, s square plus 2s plus 5s, 1 minus 2s. So this one is matching, but B option will be the right answer because 1 by s is here. So option B will be the right answer. Now comes to next question. A system is described by the following differential equation. Ut is the input of the system, yt is the output of the system. Here is given where y0 is equal to 1 and ut is the unit step function of yt. So we have to find out the yt. Okay, so first take the differential equation simplification, simplify the differential equation, then as ys minus y0 plus 5 ys or y by s. Okay, so y0 is given 1. Okay, then as ys minus 1 plus 5 ys 1 upon s. Okay, then take ys common, s plus 5 and 1 by s plus 1. So 1 plus s by s. Okay, so ys is equal to 1 plus s upon s plus 5. Okay, so now take it partial fraction, 1 by s plus 5 plus s plus 5. Okay, s cancel out. Here we can take 1 by 5 and s plus 5 minus s upon s plus 5, and this one 1 by s plus 5. So this one will be 1 by 5 and 1 by s minus 1 by s plus 5. Okay, and this one will be 1 by s plus 5. So 1 by 5 ut minus e to the power minus 5t ut plus e to the power minus 5t ut. Okay, so then here is the 1 by 5 ut, it is okay, minus 1 by 5 plus 1, then it will be 4 by 5 e to the power minus 5t ut will be the right answer. So option, so 1 by 5 is equal to 0.2 and 4 by 5 is equal to 0.8. So plus 0.2 and 0.85t, option A will be the right answer. Okay, now comes to Next question. The input minus 3 e to power minus 2t ut, where ut is the unit step function, is applied to the system with transfer function s minus 2 upon s minus 3. If the initial value of the output is minus 2, then the value of output at steady state is 4. Steady state means t tends to infinity, we have to find out. Okay, here is given input xt is given minus 3 e to minus 2t ut, where ut is the unit step function, is applied to a system with transfer function here. If the initial value of output is minus 2, then the value of the output at steady state. Okay. So then xx will be minus 3 upon s plus 2. Okay. Then hs is given s minus 2 or s plus 3. So ys will be minus 3 s minus 2 and s plus 3 or s plus 2. Okay, so using the initial value theorem, steady state value, so when you finding as ys s tends to 0, then s minus 3 s minus 2 and s plus 3 and s plus 2 s tends to 0, then what will happen? It will becomes 0. The right answer will be 0. Now comes to next question. Let ht denote the impulse response of the causal system with transfer function 1 upon s plus 1. Consider the following statement. The system is stable. And h2 is ht plus 1 upon ht is independent of t. A is non-causal system with a same transfer function is stable for our system. So only S1 and S2 are true, only S2, S3 are true, only S1 and S3 are true, S1, S2, S3 are true. Here is given system S plus 1. Okay, so then HT will be HS given 1 by S plus 1. So HT will be e to power minus t. Okay, then we have to find out a system is stable. Yeah, system will be stable because this one is t tends to infinity is the we are getting the finite value. ht plus 1 upon ht is independent of t. This one is also ht plus 1. When you are taking the t plus 1 and t, it will be the independent of t because e t plus 1 upon e minus t, then what will happen? E to minus t into e to power minus 1 upon e to minus t. So this one cancel out, then you will get e to power minus 1 only independent of 2. This one is also right. A non-causal system with the same transfer function is stable. No, this one is not possible. So option A, it will be the right answer. S1 and S2 are true. Okay.